Okay, so today we're on part 4 with every episode of SpongeBob Season 1 reviewed. Right now we're on to episode 13A, Scaredy Pants. As you can see, this is likable listening. The plot is SpongeBob tries to scare people on Halloween. Highlight, twist ending. That's pretty funny. The worst part were the annoying kids. This episode is really funny. The annoying kids don't know this episode. And this is the first appearance of the Flying Dutchman. Unless you count Squidward the Unfriendly Ghost. Oh no. We have our first trash episode of the series. I was a teenage Gary. Squidward neglects Gary while SpongeBob and Patrick are away. I like Squidward trying to stab Gary but ended up getting SpongeBob with the needle. But Squidward is horrible in this episode and his comeuppance being turned into a snail just doesn't feel like the right thing. And this episode is lacking on the humor side and it's pretty boring. It's really weird. I just don't like it. And that's our very first trash effect. A rotten sponge. Oh no. Episode 1. Episode 14A SV129. Likeable listening. When Squidward tries to hide from SpongeBob. Oonga boonga. And Patrick, he travels in time. Oonga boonga. Highlight. Future. Worst point was the beginning. But that didn't ruin this amazing episode. Top 5 of the season. Definitely. Everything is calm in the future, but not in episode 14B. Karate Choppers. SpongeBob and Sandy get addicted to karate. My favorite part was Spongy and Sandy not doing karate. This is likable listening. Classic. Episode 15, sleepy time. Likable listening. SpongeBob goes into other people's dreams. Highlight Squidward's dream. La, 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 la. Spongy clarinet. Why have you stopped? Yeah. I didn't like Mr. Krabs' dream. Look, Gary talks in this episode. He was better in Culture Shock. I was sneezing too much. Episode 15A. Suds. Likeable listening. Well, why? Well, SpongeBob gets the suds and Patrick scares him and not going to the doctor. Were the antics, just like Employee of the Month. But I wasn't talking about Patrick and Sandy's back and forth. I didn't like that, but I liked more stuff. But even though that took a portion of this episode, that was just a minor nitpick. Even though it took a large portion of the episode. I also like the ending too. Don't touch me, I'm sterile. Because I love this episode. It's not top 10 favorites of the season, but this episode is just lovely. Valentine's Day. When Patrick thinks SpongeBob didn't give him a Valentine's present, he goes insane. This is 16A. This was 15B. This was 15A. This was 14B. This is 14A. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoop, 16A, Valentine's Day. Highlight, Patrick's insane. That's pretty funny. First point was the opening montage. They could have gone without that, or SpongeBob giving heart chocolates and all that good stuff to everybody. But didn't ruin this episode. Patrick is off! No! Episode 16B, the paper. Likeable listening. Why? Well, SpongeBob and Squidward with a paper. How is the creative paper creations? That was redundant. And it's really funny and really creative. I like this episode. We're starting with Squidward selling all this stuff. We really did need this moment of desperation. I got this confused with the paper since its sister episode only airs on Valentine's Day. I got this confused with Bubble Stand and Reflower. Both of them. Oh, just reflower, not bubble sand. Episode 17A. Erg. SpongeBob, Mr. Krabs, and Patrick look for the Flying Dutchman's treasure. My favorite part was Weast, definitely. Which it was Employee Patrick. They could have gone with that little gag. But that's not my pick. I didn't know this likable listening. Bye.